The Gentleman, Season 1, Episode 2. The second episode of The Gentleman delves deeper into the tangled web of criminal enterprises and personal dilemmas that Eddie Halsted must navigate. Picking up directly from the tense cliffhanger of the premiere, this episode explores Eddie's reluctant integration into Mickey Pearson's illicit operation while introducing new conflicts and expanding on the series' rich cast of characters. Episode Overview. Eddie begins to grapple with the weight of his decision to allow Mickey's marijuana operation to continue on his family estate. Although his choice secures the estate's finances temporarily, Eddie struggles with his moral compass, torn between his aristocratic ideals and the harsh realities of his new role. Mickey, ever the savvy operator, starts grooming Eddie for a deeper involvement in the business, insisting that Eddie needs to understand the stakes and the risks. This includes a tour of the distribution network, where Eddie witnesses firsthand the ruthlessness required to maintain control. Meanwhile, the threat posed by a rival gang, introduced in the first episode, begins to materialize, forcing Mickey and Eddie to confront the vulnerabilities in their operation. Key plot points. Eddie's training. Mickey takes Eddie under his wing, walking him through the operational details, from cultivation and distribution to maintaining a low profile. Mickey's mentorship is both practical and ominous, revealing the brutal pragmatism needed to thrive in the underworld. Susie's concerns. Susie continues to serve as Eddie's voice of reason. She warns him of the potential legal and personal fallout of his involvement with Mickey. Despite her reservations, she offers to help Eddie navigate the legal aspects of the operation, strengthening their bond. Jeff's intimidation tactics. Jeff Seacom, Mickey's enforcer, introduces Eddie to the darker side of the business. A tense encounter with a distributor scamming profits showcases Jeff's brutal efficiency and serves as a warning to Eddie about the consequences of disobedience. Rival gang's moves. The rival gang, led by a mysterious and ruthless figure, begins targeting Mickey's network. A raid on one of the distribution hubs leaves several employees injured, escalating the stakes and forcing Mickey to reconsider his strategy. Character development. Eddie Halsted. Eddie's internal conflict deepens as he realizes the cost of his decision. His growing involvement in the business starts to erode his naivety, replacing it with a cautious but pragmatic approach. Mickey Pearson. Mickey's layers of charm and menace are further explored as he reveals his vulnerabilities to Eddie, sharing stories of his rise to power and the enemies he's made along the way. Susie Glass. Susie's role as Eddie's confidant and legal advisor becomes more prominent. Her sharp wit and strategic thinking offer a counterbalance to Mickey's manipulative tactics. Jeff Seacom. Jeff's unrelenting loyalty to Mickey is highlighted, as well as his willingness to do whatever it takes to protect the operation, no matter how ruthless. Themes and style. This episode emphasizes themes of loyalty, trust, and the moral compromises required to survive in a criminal enterprise. The show's signature blend of dark humor and tension remains intact, with moments of levity punctuating the heavier narrative beats. The visuals continue to impress, with a stark contrast between the elegance of the Halsted estate and the gritty underworld Mickey operates in. Ending and cliffhanger. The episode concludes with a dramatic confrontation between Mickey and Eddie after the raid by the rival gang. Mickey demands that Eddie take a more active role in protecting their operation, pushing him further into the criminal world. As Eddie hesitates, a message arrives from the rival gang, threatening more violence if Mickey doesn't back down. The final shot of Eddie holding the threatening note, visibly shaken, underscores the growing dangers and leaves viewers eager for the next episode. Conclusion. The second episode of The Gentleman builds on the momentum of the premiere, offering a deeper dive into the characters' motivations and the stakes of their actions. With its sharp writing, complex relationships, and escalating tension, this episode cements the series as a gripping blend of action, drama, and dark comedy. Eddie's journey into the criminal world becomes more compelling, setting the stage for further twists and conflicts.